Hello and welcome. This week I'm going to turn this pile of junk into a headless horseman lamp. But hopefully he doesn't take my head.
I found this lamp at the thrift store that has a horizontal bar, and I thought I could use that to be the arm. And then I got these hands off of Amazon, so I'm going to drill a hole in it. And I don't know if this part is actually necessary. I do need to rewire the lamp because, as you can see here, it's quite frayed. And this is a box of stuff that I've collected. I originally came up with this idea June 2023, and I just haven't been able to make myself do it because I'm so nervous. I want to get it right. And the other main part of it is this bouncy horse. I just brought the horse home. The base I couldn't fit into the car. So I have gone ahead and already taken out the rods that I'm not going to use and filled it with epoxy sculpt. And the next thing I need to do is take off that strap and spray paint it all black, and then I will airbrush the eyes red. I also thrifted these little clothes and some tiny cowboy boots. I'm going to paint these black. And I don't think that this cape is long enough, but I did already have this. So I'm going to see if this works. If not, I did buy some fabric to make a cape, but I'd rather work smarter, not harder. And for the legs and the arms, I'm going to use pool noodles. So let's turn this into a headless horseman. Oh, and I almost forgot. I don't know how I almost forgot, but this is going to be the head. It is a double-sided blow mold. So let's really go this time.
One eternity later.
I had to go to Michael's on 50th and Xerxes to get help removing the old cord, but we're good to go now.
I made a hole in the back of this hand here so that I could slide this in. And I'm going to use my soldering tool to make a hole, starter hole. Okay, that's not even. Hopefully this works. I don't know how wide this should be. So I guess I have to find out. Try to get it. All right, let's give it a try. it doesn't exactly screw onto it, but I might need to open the hole up a little bit. Get this through, maybe? I don't know, that's boring. So I'll just do that and come back. Figured it out. Bam. And then I put this part back that I cut out, and it fits perfectly like a puzzle, so it doesn't jiggle around. I'm actually doing this. Okay, now that I've got the hand, and this part goes there. Okay, so this part doesn't fit. So I'm gonna have to cut part of this to make it go in there. I went ahead and melted it with my soldering gun. Should probably get a heat knife. But yeah, if you do that, obviously use protective equipment, right? All right, on to the next. Now we need to bend these fingers so that it can hold on to horse. And I did this with my Beetlejuice Tree, which you can watch. Link that below. I just heat the fingers up and then bend them. So let's do that. See how easily that ends? I should have something to strap it down. Maybe I should. I'll just heat them all up. So this is the strap we want it to hold onto. It doesn't necessarily bend naturally. And we are back. I went ahead and spray painted the hands. It looks very dominatrix at the moment. So maybe I should put some matte Mod Podge or something on there to tone it down. The hand bending worked, but I feel like it definitely unbent a little bit. I also went ahead and painted these, and I just used black paint and fabric medium. So now it's on to airbrushing. Full disclosure, I hate my airbrush, and I don't know if it's my airbrush or maybe I got some really crappy paints, but it's always getting clogged up, and it is a pain in the ass. So wish me luck. I don't know if it's too subtle, but I did try to highlight the sculpture. I think the tail, you can see it more than anywhere else, but I tried to highlight the muscles of the sculpture and the hair so it's not so flat. And next I want to do the eyes and the nose and mouth, but I really wanted the eyes to glow. So since I can't make them actually light up, I think I'm going to go get red glow-in-the-dark paint. But before I go get that, I am going to use some Rub and Buff on the details of the bridle and the saddle. Hard to see because the camera is between me and the horse. Should probably go get a Q-tip or something. I decided to give the horse Rub and Buff gold horseshoes as well, and then I just went around that detail just to bring it out a little bit more. And I tried to add a little bit more highlighting so that it would be a little bit more obvious. And I'm actually excited with how this is turning out. Yeah, it looks really cool. I don't know how to bring that out more because I feel like it should be black. All of the references are black, so I'm just gonna leave it. Now we move on to the eyes. I did go to Michael's and try to find some red glow-in-the-dark paint, but it doesn't exist there, so we'll try again tomorrow. Yay, we have some red. Okay, let's take a look. I'm so excited! I have to clean out my airbrush, which I hate doing, but before I do that, let's reattach this, which looks like someone made this out of a belt, possibly. Or they just made a second hole because it ripped. I don't know. Either way. Here we go. It looks like that's going to be covered up, but that's okay. We know it's there. I'm using a comically too small screwdriver. But again, that's okay. Right, let's see what he looks like. The hands are way too big for the body, but listen, I'm working with what I have here. It's fine. Okay, now it's for the really scary part. Drilling the holes and assembling and electricity. And we have one shot at this, so let's make it count. I think, let me just double check. You want to measure twice, cut once, right? I have my little X marks the spot. And actually, I think I want to put it a little bit over. I moved the X. You can't probably see that, but I can. Moved it over a little bit. And now, here we go. Okay. And I also need to create one, I guess, on the directly below this, which how am I going to do that? Yeah, I'm going to have to do that. Okay, I did it. Hazel's crying because she's awesome. Okay, I tried it. Let's just try and see if we can get this on there. Oh geez. Let's do it this way. Her voice is so beautiful, I can hardly stand it. It's like going to an opera. Okay, where's the end of this? Okay, I got it. Okay, so it's on there. I'm going to hold it into place because this is the bottom. So I'm going to raise it up. I'm probably going to need help for this. But I have this doohickey that is held together by screws. Oops. Go through. Oh, like I said, spray painting was like the best. Anyway, so this is, I'm hoping will hold it up. And then I have to thread this wire up here, through there, up there. So I'm going to tie a wire onto it to pull it through. But yeah, this is going to be the arm. And so I have to figure out, do I need an armature to hold up the body to create shoulders? Do I need to drill another hole in the horse? I don't know. I need to go figure this out. Think about it. This is definitely the most challenging part. So wish me luck. So I've been trying different things. And I'm unsure if I want to drill a hole for the armature. Unfortunately, this is very awkward because it's so short. And there's absolutely nothing that I can do about that. This isn't in there completely securely, so I'll just hold it. Yeah. I've been given input that having it sideways would be maybe more natural looking, but I don't know. I don't know how I'm gonna build an armature sideways. So back to the drawing board. So what I figured out here is I built a T-frame out of PVC for the shoulders and the spine, and I wired some pool noodles together with armature wire, and I cut out ditches, triangles, wedges for the knee ditch and the elbow. Now I'm going to have to make holes to put armature wire through the hand to attach it to this pool noodle. And I suppose I can put it all the way through here and then maybe attach it, just wrap it around that to give it a little bit more stability. But I think that this is the best looking it is going to get, and I need to take all of this off for the pants, which I cut hole in, and it will just all go in there. Okay, this camera position is quite precarious, so we're gonna hope that it doesn't fall. Work, that kind of hurt. Okay. I think this goes all the way through, doesn't it? Yep. Woohoo! Okay, so make this long enough that alright. Excellent. And now there's that hand. Alrighty, now we are going to poke holes in this hand, and it has completely come unbent, so that was worthless. But well, I guess it's still a little bent, but not as much as I wanted. Joop. And joop. Boopity boop. Alright, hand holes. So, I don't know if I can do this. I definitely can't do that. Oh my god. Can I do this? I don't know. Okay, let's see if I can reach in. And needle nose pliers. This would probably. There. Oh my god, I did it! I did it! Yes! Tingling an arm. Woohoo! Is that good? Is that good for attachment, or should I? I can. Oh, my arm is taking up the entire shot. That's incredible cinematography right there. All right, I made a hole in the pants. And then we've got cool little legs. And I'm just gonna shove these pool noodles into the bend, the knees. Okay. Then the armature will go into this one. But first we need to somehow get the wire through this, and this is going to be really difficult, so I'm not going to record this part. Success! Yes, it's 2 days later. I had to get a new cord because the cord I had before was too thick, but this is actually not too hard to get through there. So now it's time to assemble and wire it. Let's go. Oops. First, I have to start by putting the shirt on. And then the hand. I've got this little back piece. That helps stabilize it. And it's like a puzzle piece. You just have to get it in there. What is next? This piece. And then this, which I have to wire. Okay. Okay, I know this hand does not fit through the sleeve. Oh, look at that, it does. Okay, well, then just that and I don't know. Okay, maybe a little bit more of a lean. As you can see here, we've got a problem with an abnormally short arm. Can you see that? Okay, you're seeing this from the back. Well, never mind. You'll see it from the front later on. I think I need to glue. That's gonna be a thing for later, but I need to glue on a neck. Hide the PVC pipe. Oh yes, we are just getting this little headless fella dressed up and ready to go beheading. All right. Gotta tuck your shirt in, friend. Okay. Got abnormally large hands and a very small body. I'm not going to talk about it. But yeah, there we go. He's got his little cape on. Yeah, we're definitely going to need to put a little something on the neck. Which I have here. I just have to glue it. And then, like a neck bone, I guess. Alright. So, with that, we need the light bulb. Ooh, ah. Oh my god. Okay, there we go. Oh my god. This. Okay, this is really cool, and I made this, and I can't wait to show you the reveal. I can't believe this is finally done. I am so proud of this. I'm glad that I kept keeping on through all of the challenges. And now it's on to the next, I guess. Thanks for watching, and there's definitely more spooky content to come all year long.